Very good morning to all of you, class 6. Welcome back to English class. I hope you all are doing well. And today we will read a lesson, Friendly Mongoose, which is lesson number 2 of your English supplementary textbook, A Pact with the Sun. So today I will do the reading of the story, and I will not read the whole lesson. We'll do little reading and I will explain certain paragraph of this story. Okay, and the learning objective of reading is understanding and comprehension of the material. So we should be able to understand and comprehend what are we reading, and also learn new words. So today we have two objectives. One is reading, understanding and comprehension of the passage, and enhancing our vocabulary. That means adding new words to our vocabulary with new words. Okay, so let us read this story, The Friendly Mongoose. Introduction of the story is: a farmer, his wife and their small child lived in a village. There was also a baby mongoose in the house, who they believed would be their son's companion and friend in future. So they had a mongoose as a pet. One day the farmer and his wife went out, leaving the child alone with the mongoose. Okay, so this is the introduction of our story today. Let us read it. Once a farmer and his wife lived in a village with their small son. They loved him very much. "We must have a pet," the farmer said to his wife one day. "When our son grows up, he will need a companion. This pet will be our son's companion." His wife liked the idea. Okay, so a farmer, he lives with his wife and they had a small son. They loved him very much and they decided to have a pet, so that the pet will become their son's companion. Companion, children, you can take this down. This word companion means friend. Okay, companion means somebody who is always with you, a company. You can also accompany. Okay, then they said that the pet will become a companion to our son when he grows up. So some of you will have pet dogs at home, right? And some of you will have cats as pet, and especially a pet dog is very, very common, and gradually the pets become part of our family. And especially the pets are very attached to the children, and when they grow up, they build a kind of a very strong bond with the children of the house. So this was the same thought and expectation with which the farmer and his wife thought of keeping a pet. Okay, one evening the farmer brought with him a tiny mongoose. "It's a baby mongoose," said his wife, but will soon be fully grown. He will be a friend to our son." Very little unusual pet. Mongoose is usually in cities. We don't keep mongoose as pet, but maybe because the story is set up in a village, because a farmer, you have farmers in the village. So unusual, but mongoose is, children, it is a very useful animal. Okay, it is a useful animal because it protects, you can say it is a kind of a protection against, especially against snakes. Okay, so maybe the farmer had in mind the purpose of the pet, and he also thought that mongoose will gradually become a companion to his son. So he bought a baby mongoose as a pet to his son. So when he bought, it was a baby mongoose, and the wife says that when it grows up, very soon it will grow up. Both the baby and the mongoose grew. In 5 or 6 months, the mongoose had grown to its full size, a lovely animal with 2 shining black eyes and a bushy tail. The farmer's son was still a baby in the cradle, sleeping and crying alternately. So, the baby and the mongoose, both of them were growing. In 5 or 6 months, the mongoose had grown into full size. Okay, and it was a very lovely animal with 2 shiny black eyes and bushy tail. Now, in 5-6 weeks, human baby doesn't grow very big, right? So the baby was still a baby, but he was a growing baby, and but the mongoose was already a full-grown animal. One day the farmers wanted to go to the market. She fed the baby and rocked him to sleep in his little cradle. Picking up the basket, she said to her husband, "I am off to the bazaar. The baby is sleeping. Keep an eye on him. Frankly, I don't like to leave the child alone with the mongoose." Okay, so one day we see here that the wife is going to the market, and she tells a farmer to take care of the baby. "You need not be afraid," said the farmer. "The mongoose is a friendly animal. It is as sweet as our baby, and they are the best of friends, you know." Okay, so this is what the farmer replied. All right, so in this I will read till here. Till here we see that a farmer has bought a baby mongoose home, and the child and the baby mongoose are growing up, but the baby mongoose grows faster than the human baby. And one day the farmer's wife had to go to the market. She is little hesitant. That means she doesn't want to leave the baby alone with the mongoose, but the farmer convinced her that don't worry, mongoose is a very friendly animal, and it is as sweet as our son. Okay, so children, here we have, there's one more word I would like you to learn here. You all know what is a cradle, right? This is a cradle. Okay, then we have learned a new companion. I want you all to take a note of these words, children. Companion. Frankly means being friendly. Okay, frankly means friendly. The rest very simple words are there, and there is one word, alternately. Alternately means, children, alternately means sometimes the baby will sleep and cry, sleep and cry. So sometimes it will sleep, sometimes it will cry. That is called alternatively. Okay, so these are the 3 words I want you all to take a note of. So that's all today, children. We will do the reading of only this part and explanation. I will explain the remaining story in the next class. All right, so thank you and have a great day to all of you.